Hi, I'm Leo.
And I'm Megan. Leo, what's this?
This is a Utah auto title. If you own your car, you can take your title into a family pond near you and drive away with cash.
That's so easy.
It is easy, and the best part is Family Pond has the lowest rates on auto title loans in southern Utah.
What do you think, little baby?
Family Pond does not support or condone children standing on official state documents. Family Pond does, however, endorse and support children, talking babies, and low-interest auto title loans.
One shop for everyone, Family Pond.
All right, we're talking with Colin Dowdell as Pineview got that 63-53 victory over Canyon View. And Colin, that was a scrappy team, and you know, you guys got that big lead, and it looked like it was going to be a 30-point blowout. What do you think happened? What was the big thing that we were able to hang in?
We just stopped doing what we normally do. I mean,
did some really good
we didn't really
speeding us up.
rebounding was kind of tough for us.
Big part of it was because of
Stuff that we normally do, we just didn't do it.
You guys rebounded so well against Dixie on Wednesday night. But Canyon View, I don't know if were they pesky or they were kind of, you guys had a hard time boxing them out, or what was it?
It's just, yeah, they're just pesky. They're trying to get their scrappy, go to the boards really well, but they got the job done.
How big was the fact that Jack got hurt and left the game? You guys, you know, I mean, he's such a big part of this team and everything that you guys do. Mentally or physically, how much was that an effect on the basketball game, you think?
It was tough for us. He's one of our best defenders, and he's good on offense too. And it was hard, but we were able to get through it.
We're talking with Jed Newby, the lefty, who made a couple of really nice right-handed buckets in this game. Are you ambidextrous, or was it just a situation there where you had to do what you had to do?
I'm actually right-handed. I don't know why I shoot left-handed. I just always have my whole life. I write right-handed, throw right-handed,
No
everything.
kidding.
But I shoot left-handed. I don't know why. It's just kind of how it is. So
I mean, did your dad start you out that way? Or how?
it's just how I've
Really?
always shot left-handed. I have no idea why. So kind of funky, but
That's a cool tool. Yeah.
I mean, dribble better right-handed and everything. So it's, I don't know. It's funky, but it's how it is.
Well, you did make a couple of righty layups though, and that must have felt pretty good. It was a weird game though. You guys got the huge lead, 16 points I think at one point, and then they brought it in, got all the way within I think about 5. What do you think was the biggest reason for that?
At the beginning of the game, we were in our press, we were speeding them up, we were getting a lot of turnovers, and that's how we like to play. When we're playing fast like that, I don't think anyone can really beat us. When teams start taking us out of that press, when we fall back, when we stop making those plays, that's when teams start making a run. And then our defense starts our offense always. Every time you see us make a big run, it's always our defense starting that. And so when we kind of get loose on the defensive end, they start getting offensive rebounds, just chipping away at the lead, and that's when they started getting back in the game. So.
This team has some stars. I mean, you know, Banger's the shooter, and Chaz is the point guard, and Cody and Colin inside. You're kind of like the X Factor guy. Do you enjoy that role?
I really do like it. I don't like all the attention. I like to just do my thing. I consider myself a big part of this team, but at the same time, everyone's getting the attention. I just like to kind of fly under the radar, do my thing, play defense, score a few points here and there, get blocks and stuff, just bring energy to the team. I don't want to be this. And our team this year has been like that. Any different night, anyone can go off and score 15 or 20 points, and then anyone else has 12. And we're a balanced team this year, and I really like how we play. So.
I'll ask you the same question I asked your teammate earlier. In that, with Jack going down, you know, how did that affect the team, and how were you able to finally overcome it?
I mean, Jack Banger, he's a huge part of our team defensively and offensively. Kids, he's way tough. Defensively, he gets us into things. Offensively, he'll hit big shots, make the extra pass. And so when he goes down, the first thought is, oh, I hope he's okay. We want Jack on the floor. We really need him, but we can play without him. We hope he's okay. He's in our thoughts and prayers, but we still got to play hard no matter who's on the floor.
They're not going to stop the game and postpone it, will they?
Yeah, we got to play with it no matter who we have on the floor, and we can play with any 5 guys on our team, and I believe that. So.
Awesome, great game. Congratulations, Jed.
Thank you.
I talked to your players about Jack Banger going down and how it kind of affected them. How do you feel like? What was the biggest thing that losing Jack like that with the injury?
Well, shock. You know, I think the kids look to him as that emotional and that physical presence as far as the leadership is concerned. And I don't care if you're an MBA or a college or professional or whatever, high school, when you lose a kid that means that, a player that means that much to you as far as the leadership and the toughness that he brings, it's hard. To our kids' credit, I thought that they took a little bit of Jack and we compiled into 3 or 4 players. You know, Kohler, Kason Prisby hit a couple of big threes. Defensively, But I thought on the defensive end it really kind of affected us. But you know, I've always said that I think one of our strengths is our depth of our bench, and we were able to bring off some kids and finish out. Canyon View is, I keep telling people, Canyon View is a very well coached team, and they're a very dangerous team, and you know, they have nothing to lose. And they came out, and I thought they did some really good things as far as staying in the game. It was it could have been really ugly. You know, at first we got out big, 16 points, and then they just kind of cracked away, and you know, chipped away at it, and all of a sudden, you know, it's 5 point. But and on the other hand, I feel very fortunate to have great players that band together and finish it out. You know, you can call it what you want, but it's a win. It's, you know, and I got to learn to enjoy wins a little more.
Well, it's hard when it's tempered by one of your, you know, a couple of guys getting hurt in this game, one of your star players especially. But talk about the region now. You know, you probably heard at this point Dixie getting a last-second win over Snow Canyon, and Hurricane giving Cedar a really good game before finally falling by 5 points. What do you think about this region?
Well, we've always said, you know, I've told you, Andy, the many times that we've talked, I think from top to bottom in this region, it's one of the toughest regions from all classifications. Is one of the toughest in the state of Utah. We know going in it's going to be a physical battle. I know physically you have to be prepared each and every day, each game in this, in order to come out with a win. You have to be able to it's kind of like the old Big East. Remember back when Ewing and those guys, they used to play, and that's the way I look at it. We're not so much Big East, don't get me wrong, but I look at it, we're a high school Big East. It's a very physical region, and you have to be able to sit down, play defense, rebound the basketball in order to be successful here. I thought our kids at times slipped. I think we put a lot of pressure on Cody to grab rebounds, and we got to do a better job of rebounding the ball when he's not in there. We have to do a better job of moving our feet and defensively. And at first we got on a good run defensively, being able to get out, pressure the ball, turning them over, getting nice shots, and then down the stretch. And we've been talking about this. The last 30 seconds we have really struggled of quarters and at the half. Against Dixie at half, you know, RJ hits a 2 over there, gets a steal, and gets at the buzzer for 4 quick points. What happened during the third quarter? Same thing. Same thing exactly happened. Instead of taking the last shot, with 30 seconds we had the ball, instead of taking the last shot, happened again a couple of times tonight. Shoot it too early. We were settling for long twos. Right. And we got to do a better job of settling our kids down. And that's my job as a coach. You know, I put that on my shoulders as I let them. I should have taken more of the role of Jack Bangeter and settling these guys down and understanding that take it on me to help them. And but I'm learning, and we'll do it. We'll get it done.
Any update on Jack? Anything you've heard?
He's home. I got a text from his dad. He's resting comfortably. Listened to the game on the radio, so thanks. But he's haven't really. We got to wait until tomorrow to really see what's going on. They did test him in here and sent him home, but something's wrong. I mean, he's a tough kid. He'll be back. So,
all right. Thanks, Dale. Appreciate it. Congratulations.